started out as the Ballad of Brandon. Now, we've all known these people. You went to high school. There was the golden couple, the king and the queen of the prom. And when you were in high school, you thought, that's all I ever wanted out of life. If I could just be as cool as Eddie, if I could just go out with a girl like Brenda, if I could just be like... And then you see them like 10 years later, and you think, wow, they peaked way too early. They look like shit. What happened to him? What happened to her? And then all the geeks and the nerds, they're all like flying in helicopters, you know, wearing Brooks Brothers suits, and oh wow, everything's like upside down. And you realize that there's the story of people who peak too early. And that's it. That was the peak of their life, like in high school. So I wanted to write a song about those people, and I just came up with this idea. You know Gilbert and Sullivan? You heard of Gilbert and Sullivan? I am the very model of the modern Major General. I'm very good at I'm the very model of a modern Major General. It's called a patter song. Well, I kind of wrote something similar here. Brenda and Eddie were still going with the popular steadies and the king and the queen of the prom, riding around with their car top down and the radio on. Nobody looked any finer, or was more of a hit at the Parkway Diner. We never knew we could want more than that out of life. Surely Brenda and Eddie would always know how to survive. Steady in the summer of '75, when they decided that marriage would be at the end of July. Everyone said they were crazy. Brenda, you know you're much too lazy, and Eddie could never afford to live that kind of life. Oh, but there we were waving Brenda and Eddie goodbye. Well, they got in the park with Team Concord, a couple of paintings from Sears. A big one abandoned they bought with the brand they saved for a couple of years. They started to fight when the money got tight. They just didn't count on the tears. This is sax solo, which I can't imitate. So I had that part. I had the middle section. Okay, Ballad of Brandon. But I said, it's not enough. I need something else. I need an introduction. I need a little... Before I get to the meat and potatoes, I need like an appetizer. Like a salad and an antipasto and a glass of wine. So, glass of wine. So I'm trying to come up with the idea, and I'm sitting in a restaurant in Little Italy. Is it Little Italy? Somewhere in New York. I'm in an Italian restaurant.
Cristiano's?
No, that's it. No, it was not Cristiano's. Cristiano's used to be good. They suck now. But this was in Manhattan. It was in a restaurant. It was downtown. I think it was on Mulberry Street. It's like Il Cortile, one of those places. And I'm sitting there and I'm trying to think, and I'm stuck, and I got writer's block, and I got my notebook with me. So I figured I'll look like a writer. So I go to the restaurant, and I got my jacket, my writerly jacket, my notebook, and I got my pen, and I'm sitting there, and people are looking at me in the restaurant. He's writing, he's writing a song. That's right. I'm going to write a song. I look like a writer, therefore I am. I'm stuck, and I can't come up with anything. And the waiter comes over and he goes, "What'd you get for? Bottle of white? Bottle of red?" "Thank you." White, a bottle of red, perhaps a bottle of rosé instead. We'll get a table near the street in our old familiar place, you and I, face to face. Bottle of red, a bottle of white. It all depends upon your of time going by. Wah, 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 wah. Like they do it in the movies. Da, da, da. 1929. Da, da, da. 1932. Da, da, da. The calendar flips. Da, da, da. Da, 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 da. Autumn leaves falling back. Da, 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 da. The calendar leaves flying off the calendar. Do the time transition. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. So time's gone by. Things are okay with me these days. Got a good job, I got a good office. Got a new life, and the family is fine. We lost touch long ago. We lost weight, did not know you could have a look so nice after so much time. Do you remember those days hanging out at the village green? Engineer boots, leather jackets, and tight blue jeans. You drop it down in the box, play a song about New Orleans. Cold beer, hot lights, my sweet romantic teenage night. What kind of music am I going to play? Okay, I said New Orleans. Aha, Dixieland. It just kind of just happened. Ladies and gentlemen, etc., etc., etc. Thank you. So we get through the Brenda and Eddie bit, and then we are waving Brenda and Eddie goodbye. Whoa, and how do we get away? Whoa, whoa. You can't just leave them. Whoa, whoa. You gotta have a reiteration. You need an outro. You need an epilogue. This is called symphonic reiteration.